Hello, my beautiful boys and girls. You are obviously here for more Gintama, and actually, I'm starting to question why. And actually, I'm starting to question your intentions because, while Gintama itself is quite a fun show, are you here for it or for my suffering? Now that I question it, it is definitely both, isn't it? But since you're here, you may as well stick along. So, we're in the middle of this week's 4. Let's get going. Kind of. They're very concerned about the health of your vision. Not entirely sure. And since I remembered that there was that one episode which actually changed up the intro, I'm going to try and keep my eyes out because I know Gintama's not above that. And how many times have the characters actively looked at the camera, or us, while in the middle of a scene? I know it's happened a few times at least, and the characters are somewhat self-aware. Although that is definitely what makes part of Gintama, so yes. Oh no, face masks. We know what that means. Ahead of the curve once again. Now, I say usually. Nowadays, you wouldn't actually go into work to tell them like that, but I guess without the invention, well, no, they've got computers and phones, so Gintama does like to pick and choose on when it has technology, doesn't it? Are you going to have anyone to actually Mazui? Are you going to have anyone to actually look after the guests at this point? You don't have anyone to clear up, it looks like. Has she been celebrating? Yeah, I don't think you can run a business like this. And just telling yourself how bad it is doesn't rectify any situations. Well then, the type of men to visit such establishments are should be well aware of what's going on, so I'm not sure there is any poisoning of minds. That raises a question. Has Gin suffered more injuries from his teammates than from actual enemies? Where? I guess Shinpachi is quite the looker. I don't know. Katsula dressed up quite well, didn't he? I'm not sure who that's meant to be. Oh, because what? You can't. You can't. Well, women can't appreciate others if they're better than them because there'll be some sort of inferiority complex, and if the young master agrees, then is there an issue? And after so many years of living as a boy, he just had a preference. That was all. Might not be that bad of a preference either. Not that I'm mentioning anything. Where's he got such a understanding of how these places operate? Well, she knows how a man ticks then, or something. I don't know. That is kind of the workplace hazard in this kind of establishment. Is he testing? Wasn't even that bad of a. I think that her reaction might not translate well into tips, or maybe it will. What do I know? Don't touch. She's already on guard. Maybe maybe that will bring in many customers. What was that? Again, what was that? I think I'd prefer Elizabeth turning up than. Oh no, no. Wait, why is she? Okay. I know I should learn by now to not question everything, but is that distraction to wait, it's stuck? What was popping out? Oh no, her precious dignity. Almost as if she was ready for the moment. I feel like the I guess being ignored really hits her hard. But yeah, the progression of outfits going down the line there was really degrading to the outlook of the business. Well, maybe not them, because they're all greased up. Well, use the... Instead of using the diagonal bit which you could slip, use the poles and pull yourself up. You know. Just bring in some body bags. Maybe you should put up a sign before you're sued. It's not a good idea. We've seen what happens when someone leaves them in charge with of a convenience store. Sadaharu becomes the cash register attendant. Bakko desu. I'm sure he will love it, actually. Oh my god. Now, do you turn around and walk away and imagine you never saw whatever the hell it was? Or do you stay and have this moment forever in the future to hang over them? He's gurning so that they don't recognize him. I'm not sure but this establishment has a very special type of girl. Why does she need to disguise herself as well? Isn't she meant to be a ninja and therefore relatively inconspicuous anyway? After seeing this place, oh no. Yeah. Well, the business is gone, isn't it? He's the one that had the golden beetle as the pet, wasn't he? I'm glad they didn't even try to transcribe what that was. Well then, as if to dissuade all doubt, there it is. As if not to believe him. Where was all of this firepower when you needed it in any operation beforehand? Oh, because it's someone important now, they're pulling out all the stops. Because they can afford to hire it all. Why is that guy doing a handstand? That's what it looked like. Either that or one of those people at the airports with the red to show where planes land. Does that mean we might see the princess as well? I'm surprised anyone can put up with the big brass of the Shinsengumi. Really, you needed that much convincing. Although it's probably good to actually make sure. Ah, of course. Think about your own personal gain, as to be expected from Kentucky. I think usually how these things go is one or two ways. They either want to be treated like a shogun or those in charge with power, or want to be treated like any other member of society and not have all of this special treatment. Is this version of Shinpachi going to be also like that trope? Take off his glasses and he's a beautiful boy or girl. Shogun game. So basically, you're the king game, but Shogun. Is maybe for some reason he himself is going to try to abuse this game. Okay, fair enough. I like the music playing in the background, not gonna lie. Oh, of course, when gaming is involved, they can't lose. I feel like yeah. I feel like the original intention has been skewed slightly. Is anyone actually paying attention to the Shogun? Ooh, how many splinters is he going to get from that? He is quite the fast boy, isn't he? Oh crap. He played along. You've got to give him that. I don't know, he looks kind of unfazed. Although there is a slight sense of enjoyment I can get from his eyes. Well, why would he be so annoyed? He's in the presence of such lovely ladies. Power really does corrupt. Everyone that's not the Shogun has to give me money. Hmm. At least there's a mosaic. Maybe you should stop speaking your mind. Oh, you speak too soon. We know Gintama. There is not many limits there are to the... They are tears of joy. Yeah, it defeats the point where you can just go directly. You know it's not. At least he can afford it. Where's the closest store? I guess if he's the Shogun, there's a couple of things. He probably isn't allowed to do this kind of thing all too often. Thanks for that. So he might actually be quite enjoying it. And he's the Shogun, he doesn't really have a lot to lose. Well, the others haven't... Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice play. Why didn't anyone think of that before? Was the request to give him one night alone without all of the guards? What a peaceful night. Repeat business. Oh, for fuck. You handed him the bag. So what was that? 6 seconds of joy we got to have where things looked like they were going to be okay? I should have learned. Why did I not see that big flag? I had actually forgotten where it brought up, oh, the slightest touch and she goes insane and blah, 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 blah. I'd actually forgotten that point that they had so explicitly made. So, why hasn't that been brought up yet? Oh, that's why. But knowing the Shogun is so easygoing and apparently devoid of entertainment, I think he's found his next, I don't know, bride. But of course it would be unrequited because Cube. Oh my god. I can only see pixels now. Yeah, no matter how cool you try to sound there, I just see that mosaic. And surprisingly... Maybe surprisingly is the wrong word, but That's the least upsetting thing I've seen in Gintama. Also, it kind of reminds me of old games and stuff I used to do of the such in at parties. So, actually, not that bad a memory. So, keep it up. Although I never actually was made to go outside and buy underwear while completely naked. I guess I got off lightly. Although I do wish that one day I have the sense of personal security where I can be as confident as the Shogun there. It's like, yeah, alright then. Wait, what? So yes, if you've enjoyed the episode, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, let me know down below in the comment section or by liking the video. But of course, if you want to make sure you don't miss future uploads, subscribe to the channel, which a lot of you don't, and turn on notifications. But for now, get some rest. Maybe even a cold shower. See you in the next one. If you want to keep me out of the line of business like what was shown in this episode, consider moving on to my Patreon. Actually, scrap that, knowing half of you'd actually want me to dress up all nice for you, so yeah, I'm not coming out of this looking well, am I? Anyway, Deflawed Otaku, Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Dynamite 1997, Aisha Rem, Louis Olmanza, Danny Twee, Daniel Jorgensen, ASD, Shiwan, and everyone else. Thank you.